Yeah, welcome to a new video. It's a 15-minute game played here on ChessCube against my friend Brandon. He has also got a channel on YouTube, so we both will be doing commentary on this game. I'll provide a link in the description and maybe also do some clickable thing here in the video so that you can check his comments also. Alright, I played the two knights tango, or black knights tango here. Quite a funny opening, which I actually played sometimes in tournament chess a couple of years ago. It's not that bad. I mean, it looks a bit weird maybe at first sight, but it has got some points. Yeah, knight f3, so black goes e6 here. And depending on white's play now, I adjust my answers. Usually this transposes into some sort of Bogo Indian setup with bishop b4 check. In case if you ask yourself why we got a draw already here in our mini match, we somehow had the colors wrong, so we agreed on an unrated draw to switch colors. Last game we did this dual commentary thing. I had white, so we wanted to switch colors. Yeah, white's main options here are knight c3, g3, or a3. a3 is maybe something like the main line. a3 to prevent bishop b4. Alright, I go now bishop b4 anyway, and this now really looks like a Nimzo, where yeah, somehow the moves knight f3 and knight c6 have been inserted. White yeah, now usually plays queen c2, and this then is a direct transposition into yeah, a queen c2 Nimzo Indian, the Zurich variation, or Züricher Variante in German. Okay, e3. This now can easily look like a Rubinstein, with black having played the somewhat weird looking move knight c6. Okay, should I castle first? Yeah, I guess I can castle first and then decide on a pawn structure. Black can play d6 e5, which is a decent idea, or I can play d5, which is also yeah, playable. d5 with the idea of taking on c4, then bishop d6 back and play e5. So black wants to go e5 at some point here. I wonder if I play d6 and he castles, if then e5 is good because of knight d5 maybe. Maybe I need to take on c3 without really, yeah, white having spent a tempo on a3. I'll go d5. I think this is also interesting. Alright, so do I have something better now than taking on c4 and playing bishop d6 back? Good question. Maybe I have some waiting moves that could be helpful. Quite often in those kind of positions, black plays moves like h6 and a6. a6 to secure the bishop's position on d6, which is about to arise. But I need to be cautious. a6 and h6 are not the most powerful moves available here. I guess taking would be normal on c4. And then dropping the bishop back. On a6 I think maybe a3 is a move. And I don't really want to take. I want to get the bishop back to d6, which then wouldn't make so much sense. Tricky. Alright, so I'll take here. And then this bishop d6 and e5 maneuver to free my pieces. I'm not sure if this is really a normal or good line. Something similar at least is known. Maybe with white having played a3 or something, sort of having wasted a tempo. Alright, so what should white do now? I mean, e4 is the most obvious move here. After e4 I need to play e5, and then white could play d5, which would lead to a standard kind of position, which can often arise in somewhat irregular Queen's Gambit lines. For instance, the Chigorin. This is not much far away from being a Chigorin with a knight on c6 here. Yeah, I really need to go for e5, otherwise this bishop on c8 is just a useless piece. As usual in any Queen's Gambit type structure, or almost all queenside openings where black doesn't fear in shadow, the bishop on g7, the c8 bishop is the problem piece. You need to really get it to b6 and play c5, or somehow manage e5. Otherwise it's hard to really get a decent game. Yeah, not much choice here. Okay, this is played quickly. Yeah, I think I should go to e7, which is normal here. Yeah, and black's idea now is to transfer this knight to g6, then play along the lines of a6, pawn to a6, bishop d7, queen e7, sort of keeping the queen side together, and then try to maybe get some piece activity on the king side. Knight to h5 to f4, or knight g6 to f4 maybe, but this okay, hard to play this move. You can always capture, play e5 kind of stuff. So black wants to shove his pieces towards the king side and tries to hold the queen side. Okay, I guess he wants to maybe prevent bishop g4 kind of move. Okay, let's play this first. I need to go there anyway. Well, sometimes it's an idea to play for c6, and yeah, maybe I should have considered this. Maybe not c6 in this concrete position, but the general idea. But okay, knight g6 is a fine move. Setting side on f4, h4. Yeah, white in general would try to play on the c file or open up the queen side. Yeah, stuff like a3, b4, or bishop e3. Bishop e3 to complete development. Another general idea can be knight b5 to get the bishop, but at the moment e4 is just hanging, so it cannot go knight b5. And you really should speed up a bit. I mean, I'm really lame, but here you have really quite normal moves available. So yeah, this might intend knight b5, so I'll take away the b5 square. Okay, so let's play the normal moves here and try to be quick, not wasting too much time. Yeah, in fact, if black here manages to realize all his ideas, then he sometimes really gets a nice attack on the king side. You have lots of pieces pointed in this general direction. Let's imagine like something like knight h5, queen f6, knight h2, f4. Very often you need to play h6, pawn to h6, because let's say knight h5, queen f6, those two moves, he plays bishop g5 and queen is trapped. So h6 is a move that you very often need in this position. It also might prepare stuff like knight h7 to g5. Could also be a sensible regrouping here. And he spends too much time here. Just need to play normal moves, bishop e3, rook b1, b4, the kind of stuff you do in these positions. Another idea might be bishop f1 and then g3 to shore up the king side so that I never get a piece on f4. Yeah, I like bishop f1. It's maybe a good prophylactic move. And the bishop is not doing much on c4 anyway. But he could play b4 or, well, any kind of move. Okay, queen here. Not sure if this has a concrete idea. Okay, I want to prepare this thing here with queen f6, but I think I can play this now first to yeah, sort of threaten knight f4. I'm not sure that it's really doing so much, but it looks active. Here now, maybe we could really bishop f1, yeah? Bishop f1, knight h to f4, king h2, this kind of stuff to prepare g3. Would be one of my possible moves that I would consider. I'm not so sure about this queen c2 move. I'm not convinced that this really improves white's position. The queen is maybe useful on d1, closer to the king side, and it's not doing much attacking wise. Yeah, I was thinking about this move. So, queen c8, is queen c8 a move? The idea being to play knight f4 and then h6, gaining this bishop. On queen c8 I cannot play a move like g4, I can just take it. And then knight f4. Oh, maybe I can sometimes even take on h3. Alright, so let's do this. I hope he's scared about these kind of things on h3. I would really play bishop f1 now. It's just a good prophylactic move. Or bishop e3 to make sure that this bishop is not exchanged. White really doesn't want to allow the exchange of this bishop. This is the g5 bishop. The dark squares then could be a real problem, especially this f4 square. Okay, so now I can play knight to f4, right? And then try to win this bishop with, I mean, not winning in sense of having an extra piece, but getting the bishop with h6. Yeah, I like this position. It's a nice knight there on f4, and he took it. Unfortunately, in this concrete position, I cannot take with the pawn. I would like to free the e5 square, but he can play e5. This rook on e1 supports e5, so I need to take with the knight. But that's not too bad. I mean, this is really an annoying piece here on f6. Alright, so he tries to maybe prepare g3. Alright, so let's also check the crude moves, like f5, but this looks more weakening than anything else. Well, maybe it is playable. He takes bishop f5, knight e4. Might be able to take somewhere, g2 or h3. But let's check, is he really threatening g3? On g3 I can take this pawn. He could play knight g1 and then g3. It's a bit time consuming, all this. Okay, but well, I gained a bishop here. I don't need to really play for mate here. It's not necessary anymore. I could just play queen d8, e7 something, and then try to use the bishop pair in the long run. Yeah, maybe I should really consider this. But if I play queen d8, voluntarily he might really just play g3 and kick the knight away. I want him to play knight g1 first to prepare this. Okay, I'll play a sort of waiting move here, which is maybe still necessary. I mean, necessary is the wrong word, useful, I meant. Okay, this was his idea. He wanted to exchange it this way. So if I now retreat to g6, he might play knight g3. Okay, but I could play knight to h5. Or I could take, yeah, also possible. Just take on e2. Someone, it's not a private game. Someone kibitzing here. Knight takes d5. Knight takes d5. I need to silence. How is this possible? How can I ignore spectators here? I'm not finding this bloody button. It's called private. Why is someone kibitzing? No idea. Okay, I need to make a move here first. Sorry about this. We really wanted a private game and not having some people kibitzing on this here and irritate us. I can pull up the ads page, but how do I set this? This is weird. Okay, so let's continue to regroup here. Getting the queen of this strange square. Is it here? No. I don't know how to silence the kibitzes. Usually you have some sort of thing to press here, but it is private. Why is someone kibitzing? Weird. Alright, so I replaced repositioned the queen here on e7. It didn't do much good on c8 anymore. But so this whole operation has netted me the two bishops. But how to continue? One general idea might be to play c6, yeah, to open the position up. If he takes, bishop takes, yeah, something like this. Yeah, okay, let's play c6 and open up the position. Usually I have an ignore spectators button, but here there isn't anyone. Really weird. Okay, so c6 tries to open up the position. Black is certainly okay here, but it's not a huge problem for white, this position. Just see, I could have considered c5 also. Wouldn't be so bad also. Of course he can take en passant, but on c5. So the position has opened up a bit, so we traded c pawn versus d pawn. With that in general should be a favorable trade for me. Yeah, this d6 bishop is not great. It should be on a7, yeah, or c5 a7 would be a good possible regrouping here. Yeah, and white should try to yeah, somehow untangle his pieces and get the bishop to c4, which is a good idea. I think he wants to play this. So bishop b8, b8 to a7. Is this an idea? Bishop b8 to a7. Yeah, white is still okay here. Bishop c4, d5 is a good way to improve the pieces. He plays something like queen c5 now. At least then I can drop back. Okay, yeah, good move. The bishop clearly belongs on this diagonal. So bishop a6, is this a threat now? I don't think so. Can take on f2 and then a6, and he's lost the f pawn, which I don't think he wants. Yeah, white is still okay here. Just playing the normal kind of strengthening moves. So on bishop a6 I just take f2 and then take on a6 with the rook, and he's got a weakened king side. It's okay, he can play it. It's not terrible. Yeah. The somewhat bad thing here about this position for black is I always need to cover this e5 pawn, and this is a bit uncomfortable here. I cannot play f6 at any point, so how to improve this position? Yeah, bishop d5 is also, yeah, somewhat kibitzing again. This is just stupid. How do I improve this? Really not easy. He's got bishop d5 also coming up. Okay, I could take and play e4. Yeah. Yeah, I want to trade the rooks here. Rook c8 maybe. Yeah, need to move at some point here. Yeah, bishop a6 well wasn't so great. I don't think it was. What this guy is kibitzing here, and really wonder why he's able to. Okay, so we're down to close to 2 minutes now, and we need to speed up here. Yeah. Yeah, I need to take here. Okay. Yeah, this kind of exchange isn't so great for me, really. Yeah, I must be cautious here that I'm not getting a worse position. Okay, should I try to exchange the rook here? I guess I should, yeah. Maybe here. Yeah, queen d3, something like this. Okay, let's take it. And now this bishop protect the pawn. Yeah, here white is just slightly better. I really didn't get much out of this here. He offers me a draw. I don't think so. I still want to play. You need to, I mean, it's a friendly game and all, but you need to have a look at the time once in a while. I mean, I'm playing slowly, but this is really taking it a bit too far. Okay, knight to c4. So b5, don't want to play this. b5 and a5. Okay. Yeah, I can play knight a5 now. Somewhat weird, this move. Not sure what it is doing really. Try to get to c1 here. Okay, attacking the knight now. Yeah, alright, the time win here. Just too slow. Alright, so make sure to check also his version of the game. I'll provide a link. And yeah, talk to you soon in a new video.